Ladies and gentlemen, the Bruin Pride Marching Band at center field will be now playing the Alexandria School Fight song. Okay, Bruin fans, everybody stand and sing along as the Blackford Bruin Pride Marching Band plays the Blackford Fight song. At this time, we ask you please stand, direct your attention to the north end of the field as the Blackford Bruin Pride Marching Band, under the direction of Mr. Holden Berlin, does our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, under the grandstand, the Bruin Band boosters have a booth set up. Go down and support the band. See what they've got down there. They've got all sorts of products. Let's support the Bruin Band. Welcome the visitors from Alexandria, head coach Pete Gass.
Hello everybody and welcome to another night of Blackford High School football. Tonight, Alexandria visits town. Tigers are 2-0 after beating their first two opponents in blowout fashion. They played Westdale in week 1, won 49-12, and then won at Wabash last week, 42-0.
Still got time to hit that concession stand. Chick-fil-A sandwiches, brats, nachos, candy, and Coke products. Get them while they last. Here come the Bruins, led by head coach Randy Seahide.
Here comes Blackford. Bruins are 0-2 so far, but showed some signs of offensive promise last week. They can limit the mistakes. Could perform a lot better.
Blackford will be kicking off, and the Tigers will be receiving.
So Alexandria will get the ball first. Alexandria offense been very efficient this year, scoring 40 points a game. That was a short kick. So the Tigers will take the ball to 40. Alexandria quarterback number 2, Brady Gass, throws it about 10 times a game so far, but he's got 5 touchdowns, 76% completion rating, an amazing quarterback rating of 157. Been pretty much flawless through 2 games. And Gass will throw it to start off here. He'll run, and there's no one in the middle of the field. It'll be about 20 yards on the run from Gass.
Number 2, Gass. Goes to the quarterback keeper. First down, Alexandria.
It's down to the Blackford 42. They'll hand it off this time, and he's got an opening. That's going to be another 15 yards, but we got a flag. That was number 23, Carson Caneo from Alexandria.
Caneo carry for Alexandria. Flag on the play.
Caneo's been just as efficient on the ground as Gast has been in the air. He's averaging 14 yards per carry, and he's got 5 touchdowns through 2 games. This time it's a jet sweep. And that'll be good for another 50-ish. Down to the 25, Blackford.
Tackle made by number 14, Wainwright for the Bruins.
Gas drops back again. He's got a man wide open on the far side. The Bruins catch up to him pretty quickly. That was Gabe McGuire on the catch.
Number 7, McGuire.
Gain of about 5.
Number 88, Carter Trout, on the tackle with the Bruins.
That's 2 for 2 to start the night. This one to Caneo. He's going to have a first down and more, and he's going to score. Carson Caneo gets in on his second carry of the night. Alexandria wastes no time getting into the end zone on their first drive. It's a 2-minute drive for the Tigers. And there's no doubt on that extra points. So Alexandria takes the early lead, 7-0 on the first drive.
Point after is good. Alexandria leads 7-0.
We mentioned Caneo averaging 14 yards per carry through the first 2 games this year. And he averaged about that on his first 2 carries here tonight, including the touchdown on his second carry of the night. It's just under 80 degrees here at Blackford High School tonight. Beautiful night for football. Bruins have Carter Klaus deep to return this one. Quick returns were a strong point for the Bruins last week. Donovan Soto had a return in the second half, came all the way back to the opponent's 10-yard line. This is a short kick from Alexandria. I think that was Noah Milholland that came down with that one. It hit him right in the chest, bounced off, and Alexandria almost got there. But it'll be good field position to start with for the Bruins from their own 44 to start this drive. First offensive drive of the game. They're going to throw it on the first play. That one is just thrown away. Those rollouts have worked really well in the first 2 games of the year for the Bruins. Nothing to be had on that one.
Kyle, is that your word? Okay.
So it's 2nd and 10 for Blackford. This one a handoff for about 5 yards, and he's pulling forward. He's going to get about 8 out of that. So a nice run. I think that was Eli.
So 20
He's at 3rd and 1.
For the Bruins. 3rd down.
Looks like there's a first down there, and they are going to give it to him.
Number 88, Carter Cross on the carry, and it's a Bruin.
So the first down of the night for the Bruins. We do have the band in attendance tonight. We're not here for the first game last week, but they are here now. Cheer clinic last week. And this week, at halftime, we're going to have the Pee Wee football players have a demonstration. Not much to be had on that play.
Number 22, Nick Eli on the carry.
This has been a pretty competitive matchup in recent history. Some really close games. Some of you may remember a crazy game 5 years ago. Bruins won 70-52. And then there were 3 one-possession games between 2019 and 2021. Last year was the first lopsided game in this series for a while. Nothing to be had on the keeper there. So it's going to be 3rd and about 10 from the Alexandria 45.
Number 23, Carson Cuneo on the tackle for the Tigers.
And the handoff is to Eli, and he's breaking free, and he is going to score. Well, that's not Eli, it's Bannister, my mistake. They completely fooled him. They fooled me. Bannister broke free. They fooled the cameraman, they fooled everyone in the building. But Bannister broke free, and he scores for the Bruins on their 5th play of the game. So Ridgeway will come on to try and tie this one up. It was a 3-minute drive. Bannister took it in from the 45. And the extra point is up and good from Ridgeway. So the Bruins tie it up 7-7. Midway through the first quarter. That's Bannister's first touchdown of the year. He's had 12 carries in the first 2 games. And that one's certainly the best of all of them. Shortest drive that the Bruins have scored on all year, too. Most of the scoring drives that the Bruins have had have been 7-8 minute or 15-play drives. But on this one, they just broke through, fooled everyone. And there was nothing but green grass for Brady Bannister once he got through the line of scrimmage. So Ridgeway will kick it away for the Bruins. And it's another short one. Blackford trying to maybe catch Alexandria sleeping and steal a possession, but hasn't happened on the first 2 kickoffs here.
Number 26, Will Rowland takes the kickoff for the Tigers.
So Alexandria will take over again at the 40. Gass will throw a screen. And he'll be wrapped up, but he's breaking tackles, and he'll finally brought down around the 50. It's about an 8-yard gain. That's Gabe McGuire again.
Morgan Randulon on the tackle. Number 7, Gabe McGuire took the pass. Second down for the Tigers.
So it'll be second and short for Alexandria. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. They'll hand it off to Caneo. And there's not a lot there for him.
Carson Cuneo, number 23.
That's Eli and Ludwig on the tackle.
Alexandria first down.
He did get the first down, but not much more. Caneo moving to the right side. He'll get the pitch. Bruins were in the backfield, but they missed him. Big hit. That was Donovan Soto. Upended Caneo, but it wasn't until after about an 8-yard gain.
Soto. Number 23, Cuneo on the carry for the Tigers.
Bruins done a much better job on defense so far on this drive than the first drive. Gass drops back, and he just missed him. That was Colin Johns. He was open for about a 5-yard gain if he had caught it. And Gass just missed him. So it's third down for Alexandria. Stop here would be huge for Blackford. We're gonna give it back to Cuneo. And he's gonna make a couple guys miss. Still on his feet. He's down to about the 10-yard line. So that's a big run for Carson Cuneo.
Alexandria tackle made by number 22 of the Bruins, Nick Eli.
Not quite inside the 10. We're calling it the 14. We're going to give it to Cuneo again, and he'll be brought down in the backfield. That was Nick Eli that got to him. He did drag him forward for a couple yards. Gas will drop back this time, and there's no one open. Well, now there is. Colin Johns got away from his man at the end of the route there, and Gas found him for the touchdown. Bruins had good coverage initially.
Number 3, Colin Johns scores for the Tigers.
Kick is up and good from Alexandria. We've got a replay here of the touchdown. Colin Johns, number 3 at the top of your screen.
Point after is good for the Tigers.
Just crossed up Caleb Klaus there on the route and got away from him. Gas saw it, made the throw. Another quick scoring drive from Alexandria. The Bruins will get the ball back with 3 minutes 43 seconds in the first quarter. Alexandria will kick it deep this time. Carter Klaus bobbled it, but he got it eventually. And he's still on his feet. We'll get to about the 35, but there is a flag.
Number 88, Carter Klaus takes the kickoff for the Bruins.
So the Bruins will be backed way up to start this drive after the penalty on the kick return. About the 15. First 3 drives of this game, both teams started at worst at their own 40. So this will be the first time in this game either team will face the entire field to deal with. Not much there on that one for Blackford. This will be 2nd and 10.
Toss on the carry for the Bruins.
Give us to Eli this time, and he'll get about 6 yards out of that one.
Number 22, Nick Eli on the carry for the Bruins. Number 64, Austin DeWar on the tackle for the Tigers.
So it'll be 3rd and 4. From their own 18. Like Eli again on that one.
Number 88, Klaus on the carry for the Bruins. 4th down.
So it's 4th and short. We'll see if they decide to go for this or punt it away. And it looks like Nick Eli will punt it away. Tends to kick at an angle to not allow any returns, and he's going to do that again. So Alexandria will take over at about the Blackford 40.
Eli punts the ball away.
Well, we've got a field reporter tonight. Allison Clam is going to be wandering the grounds, finding people to talk to. Let's see who she caught up with first.
I'm here with the band boosters. Can you tell me guys your names?
My name's Helen Leach. I'm the president.
I'm Melissa Cook. I'm just a member of the boosters.
Okay. Okay, so what are you guys selling here?
So we have our fall merchandise for the band and the guard. They can also order online, but we brought some with us in case anybody wanted to buy some tonight.
So what are you raising money for specifically?
So this money goes towards our marching program to help cut fees and get things for the kids.
So we have water bottles, and what are these?
These are stadium cushions, keychains, wristlets, and then we have a booster parent that made some tattoos and a booster parent that made some tic-tac-toe games.
Wow. So here's some of the designs. It looks like we have 3 different designs. Do you know who made these, or?
Yeah, so with this one we're using Bestie Boutique. They're out of Muncie, and they helped us with our new logos to put on things.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Alexandria managed to get a first down in 2 plays.
Quarterback number 7, McGuire, to the quarterback Keith.
While we were watching that report.
Attacked by number 22, Eli of the Bruins.
And Boosters got some pretty cool stuff down there today. Quarterback will keep this one. He's got about 8 yards.
Number 7, McGuire, and the quarterback.
That was Gabe McGuire and the quarterback on that play.
That's the end of the first quarter.
That'll come back up to the end of the first quarter. So Alexandria leads 14-7 after 1. It's going to be McGuire in at quarterback again, and he's going to throw a deep one. Soto caught up to him. That ball was just underthrown, but it was a long pass. Probably about the extent of his range there. That's the starting quarterback, Brady Gass. Was open in the end zone.
Pass intended for number 11.
Couldn't get the throw to him on time. So it's 3rd and short for Alexandria. McGuire will keep this one. He's got a hole. He's going to get down to about the 5.
Number 7, McGuire, runs the ball for the Tigers. For 16, Soto in.
So Alexandria knocking on the door, looking to go up 2 scores here early in the second quarter. Still McGuire at quarterback, and he's going to pitch this one to Caneo. Caneo will get into the end zone. That's a touchdown for Alexandria.
Touchdown Alexandria. Number 23, Cuneo carries the ball for the Tigers.
Tigers have scored on all 3 drives so far. So kicker Corey Layton will come on to take his 3rd extra point of the night. And that one is good.
Point after is good by number 58, Layton of the Tigers.
Well, while we've got a chance, I'll update on you on some soccer scores from this week. Both the boys and girls teams played at Eastbrook on Tuesday, and Eastbrook was victorious in both games. The boys team traveled to Marion on Thursday, that's last night, and lost 2-0. The girls team played Mechaniqua here at Blackford, and it was a 1-1 tie. Chloe Wicker scored the goal for the Bruins in that one. She's got 4 goals already this season in just 5 games. That leads the CIC. Boys team will play Sheridan at 6 o'clock Tuesday next week. And the girls team will be back in action at Wapahani Thursday at 5 o'clock. So Alexandria will kick this one deep. That's Tristan Cameron that will field it. And he'll fight to about the 35.
Number 30, Cameron takes the kickoff for the Bruins.
So the Bruins take over with 11 minutes to play in the half. Blackford scored on their first possession on a 45-yard run from Brady Bannister. Not much to be had on that play.
Nick Eli on the carry for the Bruins.
Eli will get about 1
Harrison
yard there.
5, number 63 on the tackle for the Tigers.
Handoff this time is to Klaus, and he'll go around the left side, and there's nothing to be had.
88, Carter Klaus on the carry for the Bruins.
Loss of about 1 yard, so it'll be 3rd and long.
Number 44, A.J. Granger in on the tackle for the Tigers.
Shadow's just getting across the field now. Not quite to the stands. This is a situation where we tend to see that rollout. Play worked really well in the first week against Jay County. And worked really well last week against Fremont. Well, it was a handoff that time, and he was stacked up right away.
Number 28, Bannister on the carry for the Bruins.
Bannister got about 4 on that one. Quarterback Donovan Soto staying on the field. It looks like the Bruins are going to go for this one from their own 40. Well, they tried the hard count. They're going to call timeout now.
Blackford.
Alexandria did not jump.
Tonight at halftime, we'll be recognizing our youth football league. So all the 4th, 5th, and 6th graders will need to line up at the south end of the football field with about 4 minutes to go. I'll make another announcement. But we'll be recognizing the youth football league at halftime.
So Donovan Soto stays on the field out of the timeout. Looks like the Bruins really will be going for this one. 4th and 5 from their own 40. Trailing 21-7. 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Now he will roll out, and he's got Klaus. Klaus will catch it for about 15 yards, just down to the Alexandria 45.
Pass reception to number 8, Carter Klaus, and it's a Bruin.
That's Klaus's 3rd catch of the year, and they've all been on that
Number
exact same
32,
play.
Hartwell, in on the tackle for the Tigers.
We've got the replay here. Klaus at the bottom of your screen, and he was pretty much wide open. It was an easy throw, although it was on the run, so. Handoff was to Bannister that time. Got about 2 yards.
Number 28, Bannister on the carry for the Bruins.
Well, it's been a fast-paced game so far.
26 rolling on the tackle for the Tigers.
This drive for Blackford been about 4 minutes, and it's by far the longest drive of the game for either team. Handoff that time to Eli, and it's about another 2.
Nick Eli on the carry for the Bruins.
So it's another 3rd and long, but you have to expect it's a 4-down situation for Blackford. Went for it on 4th and 5 just a moment ago. Hand off to Bannister that time, and he's going to break through there again. It's about 10 yards. That play has worked twice
Number
now.
28 on the carry for the Bruins. Bannister, and it's a Bruin.
The quick handoff to Bannister has fooled the Alexandria defense twice. The first one was a 45-yard touchdown. This one, a 10-yard play for the first down.
Timeout.
We've got a replay of that first down. Bannister lined up right in the middle of the 3 running backs there in the backfield, and they're going to give it to him right away. Alexandria defense all trying to get back in the backfield. Don't even know Bannister's already behind him. So it'll set up first down for the Bruins from the Alexandria 28. Six minutes to play in the half. And the Bruins are driving. Started this drive at their own 35, or at Alexandria, no, at their own 35. Down to the Alexandria 30 now. I'm gonna go right up the middle again. Bannister was stacked up that time.
Bannister on the carry for the Bruins.
Bannister's been a much bigger part of the game plan tonight than the first 2 games of the year. Averaged only 6 carries per game coming into this one, and he's had about 6 on this drive alone. Lined up in the middle again. That one a keeper for Soto, and there was nothing to be had. It'll be 3rd and long again for Blackford.
Cuneo, the Tigers.
They've made it out of this situation twice on this drive already. This is a 6-minute drive for the Bruins so far. Already lined up on that right hash. Makes it a little tough to do that rollout play to Klaus that we saw on 4th and 5 earlier, and the Bruins will take a timeout.
Timeout, Blackford.
Well, while we've got a chance, we'll update you on some cross-country results. Bruins ran at the Salina Invitational last weekend. Boys finished 10th. And Keaton Walker was 5th individually, finishing with a time of 17 minutes, 42 seconds. The girls did not have a full team for this race. Allison Clam led the way for the Bruins. She finished 14th individually.
Now's the time. Go to the south end of the football field. Get ready to be recognized at halftime. 4th, 5th, and 6th youth football.
We mentioned Chloe Wicker has 4 goals for the soccer team. The reason the girls didn't have a full team at Salina because Chloe does both sports. So she'll be running with the Bruins at the Rick Weinheimer Classic. That's in Columbus tomorrow morning. And then a week from Saturday, the Bruins have their home meet here. About 1 yard for
Number
Eli
22,
there.
Nick Eli on the carry for the Bruins.
Bruins will have their
May
home meet,
on the tackle for
Blackford
the Tigers.
Invite, 1 week from Saturday. And we will have a live stream for that meet next week. So it's 4th and 8. With 4 minutes to play in the first half, it's a big play here for the Bruins. They will go for it. Gotta believe this is a passing situation. Bruins have been most successful when passing on the rollouts this year. Well, they tried the quick handoff to Bannister, and it was not there this time.
Number 28.
So it's a turnover on downs. After an 8-minute drive for the Bruins. We're from their own 35, the Alexandria 25. But stalled out there. So Alexandria will have 3 minutes, 44 seconds to go 75 yards. We're going to get a timeout here. Looks like the Bruins called timeout.
Timeout, Blackford.
Well, we've got one more report from Allison.
Okay, I'm here with, say your names.
Winston, Carter.
So you guys both play football. You play tackle football, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what grade are you guys in?
4th. Yep. 4th.
Both in 4th? Okay, what's your favorite thing about playing football?
Getting to tackle people.
Getting to tackle people? You really like tackling people?
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, who's your coach?
Tyler Hunt.
Tyler Hunt? Okay, thank you guys. Oh, what's your name?
Victoria.
Victoria. Do you like football?
Yes.
Yeah?
I like watching my brother play.
You like watching your brother play? Okay, thank you.
Youth football players will be honored at halftime of this one. So lots of youth football players on the grounds tonight. Alexandria gets about 6 yards on their first play there.
Number 24, Aber May on the carry for the Tigers.
Gas drops back this time. And he's going to throw a deep one to McGuire, and he caught it. Caught it right over the head of Caleb Klaus.
Pass reception to number
Klaus
7.
was there, but McGuire just out-jumped him.
Gabe McGuire for a Alexandria first down.
about a 40-yard pass there from Alexandria. It was a nice ball from Gast. Tigers in the I formation now. But they won't run a play from that formation. 2.5 minutes to play in the first half. Alexandria fully capable of scoring in that amount of time. Has to keep this one, and he'll be brought down in the backfield. That's Nick Eli. 2-yard loss for Alexandria that time.
Number 22, Eli on the tackle for the Bruins.
We've got a replay of that one. Oh, the previous play, the
Number 2, Gast.
long throw from Gast to McGuire. It's at the bottom of your screen. Caleb Klaus, he was in good coverage, good position, but never saw it coming. It was a nice catch from McGuire to jump up there and get that one. And Alexandria fumbles that one in the backfield. Couldn't even foul on it, but it's a big loss for Alexandria. So it'll be 3rd and 17, maybe? So a nice couple of plays from the Bruin defense. Alexandria does not run under center often, but they have in these last couple of plays. This one is screened to McGuire, and he's going to be brought down, but that's going to be a face mask on Donovan Soto.
McGuire on the...
So Blackford will give Alexandria a gift there.
Tigers, and there's a penalty on the play.
Had him up against the wall after a fumble in the backfield, but we'll see Donovan Soto come in. He's at the left side of the screen here. And grab McGuire by the face mask. No-brainer call there. One minute left in the first half. That was Colin Johns again. He scored the touchdown for Alexandria to get this game started. What was the second touchdown for Alexandria? 45 seconds down, they'll give it to Caneo. He's brought down on the goal line. He's going to be just short. So Alexandria will have 4 plays to punch this one in. They're going to call a timeout with 32 seconds left in the first half. Blackford will get the ball to start the second half. So a stop here would be huge. But Alexandria with plenty of time and 4 plays to punch it in from inside the 1. Shadows from the forest are all the way across the field now and into the stands. "32 seconds to play in the first half, and they'll get that one in on the sneak.
Number 2, Gas, quarterback keep for a touchdown for the Tigers.
Brady Gas kept it that time. That's his first rushing touchdown of the year. He's had 6 through the air already. So Layton comes on for the extra point again. He's 3 of 3 so far tonight. And that one is up and good. Donovan Soto almost got back there for the block.
Point after by Layton is good.
So Blackford will get the ball back with about 29 seconds left. Scoring fast, not typically a strength for the Bruins. However, they did have a nice drive just before halftime last week against Fremont. There's about a minute left in that one when they got the ball and almost got into the end zone. It's Donovan Soto back deep. They return this one for the Bruins. Tristan Cameron also back there. This one will go to Soto. Remember, he had that big return to last week, all the way to the 10. Just about the 31 this
Number
time.
16, Soto on the reception of the kickoff.
So Blackford will have just a few plays to go 70 yards here. Turning into about a perfect night now that the shade has gotten to us. Let's see if they try that quick handoff to Bannister again. Well, they did, but he was tripped up immediately.
Bannister on the carry for the Bruins.
And Blackford will just let the clock run out. And head to the locker room. Down 28-7.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are recognizing players and coaches in our youth football league. We're going to start with the sixth graders, all the way down through kindergartners. There's 131 kids being recognized in youth football. Here we go. Sixth grade coaches, James Alfrey, Riley Apple, Brandon Apple, and Justin Keys. Players, Michael Wilson, Bentley Milholland, Jesse Townsend, Joel Keys, Jackson Alfrey, Josiah Allback, Leland Anderson, Remington Mayan, Isaiah Artisher, Porter Hirschfield, Bradley Martin, Nick Thomas, and Camden Murray. Sixth grade. Fifth grade. Coaches, Jim Fox, Jimmy Huffland, Keith Bartram, Neil Gibson, Dirk Haywood. Players, Bentley Richardson, Britton Montgomery, Brody Tinlin, Bryce Coburn, Dane Krause, Dennis Rickey, Hayden Haywood, Isaac Gibson, J.C. Fox, Jackson Tarr, Jalen Townsend, James Schroyer, Jackson Williams, Levi Heflin, Mason Bell, Mason Hornbaker, Reed Mays, Trayson Tears, and Zacchaeus Thomas, 5th grade. 4th grade. Coaches Tyler Hunt, Dan Johnson, Brad Overlaw, Braxton Haight, Caleb Mealy, Joshua Artesier, and Ricky Thompson. Players: Aiden Jackson, Blaine Horn, Blake Smith, Bradley Overlaw, Bridger Smith, Carter Hunt, Chris Johnson, Colton Gadberry, Jalen Richardson, Ethan Werner, Ray Orlando, Grayson Storr, Henry Walda, Jason Roll, Lynn Willer, Levi Fields, Liam Fowler, Liam Thompson, Logan Gibson, Noah Cassell, Reese Fields, Ryder Alexander, Tobiah Artesier, Trip Banner, and Winston Brown. Gray, Coach Luke Wilson and Shane Calgill, Briggs Calgill, Bryce Wilson, Braxton Maddox, Dallas Rutledge, Zayden Miller, Jay Spartram, Noah Wyatt, Zayden Bogenschutz, Xander Hummer, Ackley Green, Braden Thurman, Braxton Armstrong, and Deacon Piercy. Coach Jeremy Trent, Henry Trent, Kason Huckleby, Kyle Huckleby, Jude Klein, Caden Cox, Hunter Huckleby, Jackson Purvis, Jackson Sharp, Chase Newport, Owen Kraus, Mason Eli, Nathan Walda, and Jaden Peppies. 1st grade, Coach Luke Phillips. Athena Sanderson, Isaac Kirkwood, Nash Hirschfield, Adeline Johnson, Jordan Moore, Peyton Moore, Henry Phillips, Isaiah Jackson, Ellie Hornbaker, Colin Myron, Bentley Burns, Knox Stevens, Camden Boyd, and Landon Snyder. Coach Bill Bacon, Bryce Bacon, Maverick Bacon, Braylon Moore, Langdon Jester, Grayson DuBois, Grayson McFerrin, Isaac Wyatt, Jericho Williams, Julian Juarez, and Anastasia Boyd. Last but not least, Coach Cody Quillen, Kane Bowling, Camden Quillen, Dylan Rutledge, Braden Sapp, Minute Wynn, Marley Bell, Camden Rebels, Easton Wynn, and Bo Yaden. A big hand for Blackford Youth Football. And also, let's recognize the 5th grade players. They beat Alexandria 13-0 Wednesday night.
Well, we can bring you some scores from around the Central Indiana Conference tonight. So far at Elwood, Frankton leads Elwood 40-0. Madison Grant is trailing at Mississinewa 7-14. And Oak Hill leads at Eastbrook 13-0. Well, we're about ready to start the second half. It's 1 minute to game time. Bruins will be on the road the next 2 weeks. They play at Madison Grant next week, and then in 2 weeks' time, they play Elwood. That game is at Ball State University. That'll be on a Saturday. Then they'll be back home to play Eastbrook in 3 weeks from now. And that's when we will be back with the broadcast. Well, for the third quarter, we've got a little bit of a treat for you guys. Head cross-country coach Doug Osborne is joining us up here atop the press box. Doug, thanks for coming.
Oh, you're welcome. Great view from up here.
Yes, have you been enjoying the game so far?
Well, except the Bruins are behind.
Well, yeah, but it started off good, right? It's a good start. It was a fun touchdown there for a minute. So how's the season gone for the cross-country team?
The season is going well. We've had 3 meets, and we always use the first 2 meets of the season just to use it as part of our practice. So the kids can see what's working well, what's not working well, get their race strategies together, see what they need to eat for breakfast and what not to eat for breakfast, what to do for warm-up, what not to do for warm-up. So we always, like I said, we just use those first 3 meets to start getting ready. Now this next one, tomorrow, we go down to Columbus, Indiana, and it's called the Rick Weinheimer Cross Country Classic. It's going to be 49 teams in the boys race and 48 teams in the girls race. So it's a big one. A lot of really good schools, a really fast course. So what we're hoping for is tomorrow, get a lot of PRs. And we should. There's going to be great competition, fast course. And the kids they love going down there. It's a long way down. We got to get up early. We're leaving at 5:45 in the morning.
Wow.
For a 2-hour bus ride.
So hopefully those kids are not here right now.
Yes. I heard Allie went home.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's one of the things we emphasize at practice tonight is make sure, eat well, get your rest tonight, and then get up and be ready to run in the morning.
So how far is the drive from here to Columbus?
It's right at 2 hours to get down there.
Wow.
So it's out in there's a place called Sierraland Park just outside of Columbus. A beautiful facility. And like I said, it's a very fast and flat course.
Yeah. So that'll be fun for everyone. Get a
It
chance to
should
run
be.
against some of the top teams in the state, I imagine.
Exactly. Yeah. Columbus North will be down there. I just got the teams tonight looking through there, but Oak Hill's going to be there. Our probably the best team in our conference. I don't remember all of them, but those will be 2. There's some very, very good teams. Some of the top-ranked teams in the state will be down there.
And then the week after, so a week from tomorrow, you guys will be here for the Blackford Invite. How excited are you for that?
Exactly. Yeah, we got it going again last year, and we're really looking forward to hosting it again. The girls won last year, and Allie Clam, you guys know her.
Yeah.
She
Part
won
of the broadcast team here.
Yeah. She won the girls' race, so yeah, we're looking forward to hosting it again. And I know the kids, it's their only home meet of the season, and so they're excited about coming back and running again.
Yeah, how nice is it to have a home meet? Because I know a lot of cross-country teams never get to run at home.
Yeah, it's transitioned from back when I ran many years ago. It was all dual triangular meets and maybe 1-2 invitationals during the year. And now it's invitationals every weekend and we have no dual or triangular meets. It's strictly invitationals.
Soto's going to throw this one, and it's picked off.
Pass intercepted by Alexandria, number 14, Nathan Fuller.
So one of the cool things this year on the cross-country team, so we can avoid talking about what just happened out there. It's been really cool to see Keaton Walker come on this year. Really, really shining in his senior year.
He is. Keaton just had a great summer. The 10 weeks leading up to really us getting into the season, Keaton put in over 500 miles. And he's just been working super hard. He's had our first 3 meets of the season, he's had 3.
On Alexandria will be a Blackford Bruin.
He's had 3 top 5 finishes, and he's improved his PR by 30 seconds. So that's a great start. And we're looking for another PR tomorrow. I look for him to run down close to 17 minutes tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it is a really fast course because he was up around 17:45. By the way, they did call a penalty on that interception, so the Bruins will keep the ball here. And that's a quick handoff to Bannister. You'll get about 8 yards. And it's quick handoff. Sometimes they break them free for a whole bunch, and sometimes it just doesn't work at all. But that one worked out quite
Run
nicely.
up the middle for 8 yards. Number 28, Brady Bannister.
So what are some of the goals for the cross-country team this year as we get into the real season?
We're a team of seniors and freshmen. So our guys have 3 seniors, and they have 4 seniors, but one is not running right now. 4 seniors and 4 freshmen. No sophomores, no juniors. So for the seniors, their goals are to set PRs. And for Keaton, we want to definitely get him from the definitely getting beyond the section.
Eli with the big run. That's another Bruin.
And there's a new format this year, so instead of going sectional, regional, semi-state, state, this year it's just sectional, regional, state. And so, we'd love to get him beyond the regional, but it's going to be tough. They're going to take the top 15 individuals out of the regional that are not on the top teams. But he keeps improving like he has been, and there's a shot.
So how hard has it been to kind of adjust goals for everyone with a new state tournament format? Because everyone's used to, I got to get to regional or I got to get to semi-state.
Right.
Now it's just a different animal. You don't know what times are going to get you there.
Well, and not only that, we're switching from the Marion sectional to the Muncie section. So we're going to be up against teams that we haven't seen that much during the season. And it's going to be a lot different for the kids this year, but they've all, and we're going to be on a different course. We're not going to be on that really fast Marion course. We're going to be over at Taylor University. It's the Delta sectional, but we're going to be at Taylor University. So a little slower course, but the kids, the goals, for Keaton and possibly Darius Osborne had a great summer also. But on August the 9th, we found out he had a broken bone in his foot. So he is out until we're crossing our fingers. We're hoping maybe New Haven or the conference we can get him back.
And that's right at the end of the year, right?
That's right at the end of the year. The conference is 2 weeks. We have the conference. Then we're actually going to go over to Taylor and run an invitational on the sectional course, and then go back and run the sectional the following week. So we'd love to get him back, let him run a few meets and then get into the sectional. And definitely Keaton and Darius, those are the 2 that have a good chance of advancing. Our other 2 seniors, great kids, Charleston Slentz and Wyatt Smith. They work really hard in practice, but probably not going to get out of the sectional the way it looks. But, our goal for them is just to improve their times as much as possible. And then we have the freshmen. The freshmen are just getting used to this 5K distance and learning how to run. So,
Carried by number 28.
Learning how to race.
Yeah.
So, that's on the guys' side. Now on the girls' side, Allie Clam has been to the semi-state the past 2 years. I think she's got a great chance in advancing from sectional to regional. But again, kind of like Keaton, getting that top 15 individuals is going to be really tough at the regional. But she's got a shot. Again, Allie had a great summer. She's been training really hard, doing really well. We had a practice this the other night. We're doing 1 kilometer repeats.
There's a fumble there for Blackford, but looks like the Bruins fell on it. There's a discussion happening. Bruins will keep it, but it's going to be 4th and 13. So it'll be really tough to keep this possession going. We've got a replay here. Just fumbled it on the handoff. Looked like there was some confusion. I don't think Eli knew that ball was coming to him.
Brings up 4th down.
So the Bruins will punt it away. They're going to take a timeout. Didn't have everyone on the field that they wanted to.
Timeout, Blackford.
That drive went 5.5 minutes. They made it about halfway down the field, but stalled out around the 40. So
back to cross country.
Yeah,
all right.
back to cross country.
Yeah. So yeah, we think Allie's got a really good chance of advancing. Definitely out of the sectional, and hopefully, we'd love to get her out of the regional onto the state. And then Chloe Wicker, our number 2 runner on the girls' side. Chloe does soccer and cross country, so she's only had 1 meet so far. But Chloe also went to the semi-state 2 years ago. Last year, she hurt her ankle the week before the regional and didn't advance onto the semi-state. But again, Chloe's also been working super hard, and yeah, I think she's got a great shot. Definitely getting out of the sectional onto the regional, and then just we'll see what happens from there.
Now, Chloe, definitely important to both teams, the soccer team
Oh, yes.
and the cross country team.
Yes,
We mentioned earlier she's got 4 goals this year.
Yeah.
On the soccer team, leading the CIC.
Yeah.
And then number 2 runner on the cross country team, and you love to have her there because it means you get to compete as a team.
Exactly. Yeah, we only have 5 girls this year. We have 3 seniors, 2 freshmen. And so when she has to do soccer, we don't have a complete team.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have 2. We have 2 girls that have joined the team recently. Jolie Tauman and Ashlyn Matties. They're both freshmen. Not a lot of experience. What we're working on right now is just trying to get them to the point where they can run 5 kilometers.
Mm-hmm.
So we're thinking maybe Blackford Invitational. We'll see.
Okay.
We're working on that. So and then our other senior, Ami Yugan. Ami's just a solid runner. She always, every year, she improves at the end of the year, which is what we want to do. That's what we do with all of our runners, and a lot of them do. But Ami seems to really get up for those bigger meets at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's our girls team. 3 seniors, 2 freshmen. The 2 freshmen are the Faber twins, Kaylee and Kylie Faber. And Kaylee has been, so far, had a super freshman season. And Kylie, running well also. She had a Solana last week. She improved her PR by a minute and a half. So that was great. So she's coming on. And we're especially at Blackford Invitational, like we mentioned earlier. We'd love to see all the girls run well and see how we can do. See if we can defend that title.
Yeah. And we will be here broadcasting the Blackford Invitational. So
Morgan Randall on the
if
tackle
you want
for
to
the
see the
Bruins.
Bruins defend their title, come back next Saturday.
Will
Or
Rowland
you
on the
can just come
reception for
to
the
the
Tigers.
invite.
The Tiger first down.
So how many teams do we have for the Blackford Invite?
Oh, you would ask.
Do you know?
I was
Do you
just
know?
looking. I was just looking. We're right
Putting
around.
you on the spot.
We're right around 10 teams
Okay.
for the high school guys and girls, and slightly fewer than that for the
They
junior
beat
high.
out on the
But
tackle
there is
for
a
the
junior high
Bruins.
race as well.
Yes, junior high as well. So,
Okay, very cool.
Number
I
23,
just wanted to
Bruno
mention
Carey
too
for the Tigers.
our freshman high school runners. Again, these guys have done a great job of acclimating this 5K distance and getting out there. We've got
Number 3, John
Jacob
receiver
Berry
pass for the Tigers.
has been running as our number 2 runner, so as a freshman, and he's improved a minute and 30 seconds from his first race to his last race. So we're expecting some big things out of Jacob as we've gone through the year. And we've got Grant Reesner, who has been running as our 5th runner, and then Max Hugan and Reese Walker in there as 6 and 7. So those 4 freshmen having a good year. I mean, they're the future of Blackford cross country. Like I said, we have no sophomores, no juniors, so they're going to be the future. And then we have a lot of junior high kids who are out there working hard. We've got 7 guys on the junior high boys team. Still could use some more junior high girls, but 7 guys on the junior high boys team, and so looking to build the numbers on both programs, guys and girls.
Yeah, how hard is that to encourage people to come out for the cross country team? Because it's not something that most high school students probably
No,
find appealing.
no. You just have to have that special desire and attitude to get out there and put in the time to be a good distance runner, because it takes a lot of time. And Keaton's a great example. You know, all those miles he put in over the summer are paying off now. So and that's what you have to do. You have to work hard over the summer. You train all through the winter to get ready for track. It's a different kind of sport. We always we run over at Monroe Central, and on the back of one of their T-shirts it had, our sport is your team's punishment.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah. But the kids that we have, they're all, and what's good for these younger kids to look at like Keaton and Allie, and see all the hard work that they've done, and realize that that's what they've got to do if they want to be good.
The point to be Cuneo on the carry for Alexandria.
So if there were any Blackford High School students listening right now, and you were trying to convince them to join the team, what would you tell them?
I would say, come on, I'd say, come on out. I always tell the kids before every meeting, I say, run hard,
Get in the wire, catch some
have
pass,
fun,
touchdown.
and that's what we try to do. We do same thing in our practice. We run hard, but we love to have fun. We try to have fun. And people say, well, what do you mean have fun out there? Running it hurts, but you can do well. And the kids, like I said, they've had a great attitude about it. They're just a very close-knit group of kids, and very
good.
Fun to work with, and great to be around.
That's great. Well, thank you for coming up here. Do you have anything else you'd like to add before we let you go?
Well, yeah, if you'd love to run this year or next year, come on out. So we do. Like once cross country's over, we'll have a group of the kids that will get together every night after school, just about. It's not mandatory. They just get together and we run through the winter and get ready for track. Track's over, then we all get together and run through the summer.
It really is the only sport that's pretty much the same thing year round.
Yeah. So, yes. Well, thanks for having me up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and come on out next Saturday morning right here. Starting line is just across from the football stadium here.
Yeah, actually, if you don't mind, can you tell us where it starts, where it finishes, and what makes this course unique?
It starts down by the cleat house, and actually they come out, they loop the practice football field and come back past the start. We tried to design this so the spectators can see the runners a maximum amount of time. So then they come back there. Then they go back and they do a loop through the woods. Come out of the woods, they run this little section they call the teardrop. It's just it goes out north, just a long way out north, loop around, come back, around that practice football, get in field again, and back past the start. Then they go back in the woods, do the woods one more time, loop the practice football field, and come over and go and finish over by the baseball diamond. So spectators do get to see the runners quite a bit during the race.
Number 30, Cameron on the reception to the kickoff.
And they really enjoy when they come by and hear those big cheers from the crowd as they come through this section right across from the football field where they have the maximum number of spectators. And they always like coming through there and hearing all the cheers. And,
cross country, you don't realize it, but because there's so many schools, sometimes it's some of the most spectators you'll ever see at a high school event.
Yeah.
So it can be really a cacophony of noise come through there.
All right. Well, hopefully the Bruins get going here in the fourth quarter. Make a game of this thing. But thanks for having me up.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
And come on out and see the cross country team next Saturday.
That's right, next Saturday morning.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Number 28, Bannister on the carry. It's another Bruin.
Well, while we were talking with Coach Osborne, you saw it. Alexandria scored their 5th touchdown of the night. But the Bruins are marching back down the field now. They just had a nice run there from Nick Eli to get down to the 48. With 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter, Bruins looking to get another touchdown on the board. That fumble is not going to help.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the Bruins.
I think Soto got a hold of it. Well, last week, Bruins really struggled with fumbling snaps. Tonight, in this third quarter, it's been handoffs. It's the second fumbled handoff of the third quarter tonight. But the snaps, no problem. Now, last week, we did have a couple of injuries at center, which certainly contributed to the fumbled snaps, but starting center Thomas Bowling is back this week, and snaps have not been an issue for the Bruins. And off this time is the Eli around the right side, and he gets just over the 50.
Bannister on the carry for the Bruins. Number 7-7, Carroll on the tackle for the Tigers.
Hand off to Cameron this time. First time I think they've called his number tonight. He'll get about half of the required distance on that one, so it'll be 4th and about 4.
Number 30, Cameron on the carry for the Bruins. Number 14, Fuller on the tackle for the Tigers.
So it's 4th and 5 from the Bruins. Just inside Alexandria territory. Approaching the end of the third quarter. They're gonna roll right. No one open. He's gonna lob that one down to Randall, and he's not gonna bring it in, but he will get a penalty. Alexandria coaching staff not happy with that call. That was Siler Hartwell on the coverage from Alexandria. Looks like we do have a replay of this one. Morgan Randall running deep out, the deep route this time.
Interference called on the Tigers. And it's a Bruin.
Hartwell behind him. Throw was behind Randall. And that drew the interference call. So that gets the Bruins down inside the 35. There was movement before the snap that time. I'm not sure who this one's going to go against. It will be on the Bruins. There's movement from both sides. I couldn't tell who went first, but officials called that one on Blackford. So that'll back him up a little bit. Duff is to Cameron again, and he's going to be stacked up.
Number
No
30,
gain that
Cameron on
time.
the carry. Tackled by Abshire, number 5 of the Tigers.
So that's the end of the third quarter. Bruins driving down to the 30. Stalled out a little bit here. While we've got a chance, we'll update you on some other Blackford Athletics scores.
Students in the Pizza King student section. Mrs. Rubel will be delivering the Pizza King prize pack to the winning students. Are you ready?
The boys tennis team lost at Mississinawa on Thursday night. Volleyball team was really busy this week. They lost at Adams Central on Monday. They defeated Alexandria. That was at Alexandria on Wednesday. And then last night, they beat Fort Wayne North in straight sets here at home. Volleyball team will head to the K. Saunders Classic tournament at Westo tomorrow. That will be a 3-game affair for the Bruins. Blackford volleyball team is 6-7 so far this year, 1-1 in the CIC. Sun setting behind the woods now, and we've got a nice sunset. So it's 2nd and long for the Bruins. Trying to get their 2nd touchdown of the night. That time was the Bannister. He didn't get much.
Bannister on the carry for the Bruins.
If you remember, Carter Klaus was the main running back for Blackford in the first 2 games. He came out of the game late last week against Fremont. He has not played very much tonight. He played a little bit. Remember, had that big catch on 4th down in the first quarter. But certainly not the workhorse he had been. That one was fumbled. We'll see who came up with it. Looked like the center, Thomas Bowling, was able to fall on that one. But regardless, it'll be 4th and long for the Bruins. Remember last time they were in this situation, threw a deep pass to Morgan Randall and drew the pass interference call on Alexandria. Certainly be a passing situation again this time. So a big play if the Bruins want to score again tonight. 4th and long from 35. Bobbled the snap that time, and it's a handoff around the left side to Cameron. Gets down to about the 30, but nowhere near the line to gain.
Number 5, Abshire on the tackle for the Tigers.
Well, we've got one more report that Allie found for us earlier today. Let's see who she found this time.
I'm here with Ashley, who is selling baked goods. What are you selling these for?
I'm selling these to help support my daughter who won the opportunity to cheer in the annual Pearl Harbor Parade in Hawaii.
How did she win this?
She was selected by UCA cheerleaders at camp at Ball State this summer.
Okay, so what all are you selling here?
I have chocolate chip cookies, snickerdoodles, Muddy Buddies, and brownies.
Are you going to be open all night?
First is down Alexandria.
Probably a little after halftime.
A little after halftime? Okay, so better come down and get your goods while you can.
Gast is scrambling here. He's going to be run down by Nick Eli. That's a big sack for Eli. Eli coming up slowly after that sack. There's been no injuries tonight, which has been great, but it's maybe the first one. Eli being helped off the field now by the athletic training and teammate. Screen this time for Alexandria, and he's got a little bit of room to run. It's back to the original line of scrimmage and just past it. So it'll be about 3rd and 7 for the Tigers now. Alexandria will head back home next week, be visited by Elwood. And then they will play Eastbrook on CIC Day at Ball State. Again, that's a week from tomorrow. Or no, 2 weeks from tomorrow. That's a Saturday where all the CIC teams play at Ball State. Got a pitch this time. It's McGuire coming around the end, and he will get the first down and more. Under the Blackford 45.
Number 7, Gabe McGuire on the carry for the Tigers.
Eight and a half minutes to play tonight. This game has gone a lot faster than the game last week against Fremont. That one took 2.5 hours to finish, and not even close to the 2-hour mark here tonight. There's Donovan Soto on the tackle.
.26, Will Rowland on the carry for the Tigers.
Alexandria have been pretty consistent offensively. They scored 49 in their season opener, 42 last week. Could get to about the mid-40s again today. Bruins will try to stop him, though.
23, Cuneo carries for the Tigers for a Tiger first down. Tackle made by the Bruins, number 75, Cronin.
Brady Gass will throw this time. He's got Colin Johns for the first down. As Alexandria continues to march down the field.
For the Tigers.
Pitch this time and breaks a couple tackles, gets about 8 yards, but there's a flag in the backfield.
Number 44, Granger on the carry.
That was A.J.
for the
Granger
Tigers.
on the carry that time for Alexandria. We'll see what the call is. And it is on Alexandria, so that'll negate the 8-yard run by Granger. Back him up to be about 1st and 15. Pitch to Granger again.
Number
Similar
44,
results.
Granger
Gets
on
about
the
back
carry
to
for
the
Tigers.
original line of scrimmage. She'll be second and about 11.
Number 28, Bannister on the tackle for the Bruins.
Cass will throw it this time, and that one is short. Well, if you're just joining us, Alexandria scored on the first drive of the night. And Blackford answered with a 45-yard run from Brady Bannister. That tied it up at 7-7. And the Bruins have not scored since. Some movement on the line that time. I think this one's going against Blackford.
Offsides against the Bruins.
So that'll take 3rd and 12 and make it 3rd and 7. They'll hand it off this time, and there's no one on the left side to stop Alexandria's runner. I think that was
Alexandria
again.
touchdown. Number 23, Cuneo carries it in.
He got around the left side, and there was nobody there to stop him. It's Carson Cuneo's second touchdown tonight, his 7th of the year. Slayton will come on for the extra point again. Hasn't missed one yet, and he stays perfect.
Point after is
Well,
good.
we've got a replay of the touchdown. Goes around the left side, and there is just nobody over there. Did have to break a couple tackles once he got about 10 yards downfield, but overall, a relatively easy run for Cuneo to get his second touchdown of the night. Band doing the roller coaster. Well, this kick is deep to Soto, but Cameron thought it was to him. Bad communication between Cameron and Soto that time. Soto was under it, and Cameron came across the field to try and take that one. Just about ended in a fumble, but Soto able to hang on to it. Oh, Cameron fumbles that one, and Alexandria will fall on it. That probably would have been the last chance for Blackford to score tonight. Just 4 minutes left.
Fumble on play.
Alexandria will not push the issue.
What is it, the 23-yard line? Alexandria first and 10 at the Bruins 23-yard line.
So Alexandria takes over at the 23. Gotta imagine you'll see some backups coming in now for the Tigers. And that is McGuire in at quarterback, not Gast. McGuire will keep this one himself. Ball came out, but looked like Alexandria fell on it.
Gabe McGuire on the carry for the Tigers. Soto on the tackle for the Bruins.
McGuire will hand it off this time. Nothing there for Alexandria. Maybe a yard that time for the running back. It was AJ Granger.
For Granger on the carry for the Tigers.
Minute and a half play in this one. McGuire keeps it himself again. Didn't quite get in, but he's right there on the goal line.
Number 88, Klaus on the tackle for the Bruins. Gast on the carry for the Tigers.
Looks like Gast is back in at quarterback, and he's going to go, well, maybe not go under center. Looks like he wanted to, but the rest of the team wasn't on board. Gonna hand it off that time. There's nothing for AJ Granger. 30 seconds left. Looks like they're gonna come on to take a field goal, maybe. So kicker Corey Layton will come on to kick this. It'll be the last play of the game, almost certainly. The Bruins block it.
Kick is blocked.
Bruins had a couple blocks in the first game of the year at Jay County.
That's the final.
They got one there to end this game, so the game ends on a positive note for Blackford. Overall, still a 42-7 victory for Alexandria. Got a replay of that block here. Coming from the bottom of your screen. Maybe. There he goes. thought that was Soto that got in there and got the
Blackford
block.
County Schools would like to thank you for attending tonight's contest. We ask you please help out the custodial staff by placing all your trash in the receptacles you leave. I'd like to wish best of luck to the upcoming season to our guests from Alexandria and also to our own Bruins. We hope everyone has a safe and exciting 23 football season. As you leave, please remember there are areas of construction in the parking lot. Please use caution while driving to the exit. Everyone have a safe trip home.
Blackford will be on the road next week at Madison Grant. Remember, we're only broadcasting the home games on this channel, so we will not have that game. Bruins on the road the next 2 weeks, so the next time you'll be able to catch them on the Blackford Athletics YouTube page will be against Eastbrook in 3 weeks' time. We will be here broadcasting the Blackford Cross Country Invitational next week, however. That'll be on Saturday morning. So if you can't make it out here to support the cross country teams, please tune in. Next football broadcast will be Eastbrook in 3 weeks. Thanks for watching.